Tonight at 11.
Doom! Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to welcome to the show. Please welcome, you know him. You've seen him on Spin City. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Kevin Brennan. Whoa. There he is. It's happening.
Yeah, I can't find can you hear me?
You sound great.
Yeah, I can't find something that I need for my computer. My computer's fucked up. Boschetti's out. Boschetti's out.
No.
Yeah, Boschetti's out. And have you spoken to the owner of the Tennessee Beer Hall?
I have.
When?
2 days ago.
And what did he say?
You want me to go through the text messages?
Yeah. So do I need to speak to this guy?
I don't think so. Do you want to?
Yeah, I need to know. So we have 60 people coming, but anyone's allowed into the event.
Basically what's going on is I got miscommunication. There's 60 seats to be sold. I was under the impression that that's all we could sell, but he wants to open to the public where people can come in no matter what.
That's not going to happen. That's not happening.
Okay.
That's not happening. So some people are going to be there that have nothing to do with it, and then 60 people are going to have to pay to be there, and then the other people are going to be there for free.
I don't know exactly. I think they all have to pay to get in.
Okay, that's why I need to speak to the guy. So wait. So what was the miscommunication?
I was under the impression, from what I understand,
from who?
Dealing with him, from my communication, saying that we had 60 tickets to sell, and that's it. And then I said that, and then there were some trolls, Melton's trying to troll it and shut it down, and they contacted the guy, and they started all this shit. So I started going back and forth with them, and then we got it resolved.
How did you get it resolved?
I could send you the screenshots of the text.
No, just tell me what happened. So he's saying anyone can go.
No, it's open to the public. It's not a private event. If it's a private event, we're going to have to buy out the whole place, like $4,000.
So wait, so some people are going to be there for free and some people have to pay. And so we're going to be doing a show for just randos.
No, if there's people there, like his regulars, like eating dinner and stuff, he's not kicking them out, is what he's saying. But if people come in,
speak to the guy. I need to speak to the guy directly because I've reached a breaking point with this shit. So I have nothing to gain by doing this event at this point. I mean, Boschetti came up with some fucking convoluted bullshit today about he lost his credit card. Check my balance. His card's been frozen. Somebody hacked his account and now he has to go down to the bank.
Probably me.
And he needs a credit card to secure the room. I don't have another one besides the frozen one. So he thinks I'm going to give him my credit card for incidentals. I'm not doing that. I have nothing to gain by doing this event. It's already a shit show. Nothing to gain. So that's where I stand. Okay. So again, John, win by 2. John, has he so it doesn't matter. I need to speak to the owner directly. It's my event. I'm not doing a show where it's like last time where with the Gino shit where people are coming and going. Some people are there for the show, some people aren't. That again, is Ken Mosca still involved?
Yeah, he's the one that facilitated it.
Yeah, okay, so of course that's why it's a shit show, because Ken Mosca will fuck up anything.
No, he didn't do anything. He just put me in charge, so blame me.
Okay, so I need to speak to the guy. I need his contact information. I need to know exactly what's happening. I need to hear from his mouth directly. So why did he cap it at 60 if he wants 4,000 for the room?
That's a good question to ask. I was wondering the same thing. I got communication saying that I go, how many tickets can we sell? And he said 60. And I go, okay. And then
Yeah,
I
but
found out this.
why would we sell 60? Why would we sell 60? Why would we charge 60 people to be there and then other people are there for free?
He said that's what I found out later. It was 60 seats. So I just was under the assumption that was a
And so
sellout.
so there's 60 seats. So
Yeah.
so the people that pay $20, they automatically get a seat.
I think that's, I mean, you can ask him all these
Yeah,
questions.
I'm gonna ask him. So I need his name and number.
Okay, his name's Sal, and I'm not gonna give his number right here, obviously. So, I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to do something nice and fun for everybody, but all these trolls are trying to ruin it. And
No, it's not the trolls. It's like if it doesn't matter what the trolls do. If the guy doesn't know what he's doing because he doesn't do events like this, then we have to explain it to him. I mean, what is the guy gaining? He's gaining the bar, and
it's a small place. It's not like it's
okay. Then
huge.
so why is then why is he worried about 60 people not being enough?
I don't know. I was surprised myself because they were contacting him about, because there were trolls trying to.
Well, you know there's going to be trolls, so that's why you have to make sure it's all buttoned down. And we're not dealing with some kind of gray area with like, well, if you get a ticket, then you get. So if you buy a ticket, you get nothing. You don't get a guaranteed seat. You don't get a guaranteed anything. You have the same privilege as people that pay nothing.
Okay.
No, I mean, is that the case?
I'll let you speak to him. I mean, I've worked so hard putting all this together, so I'll let you guys deal with it from here on out. I said whatever you want to do.
And John spoke to him
Yes. In fact, I spoke to John today.
about what?
About he wants to go down there and look at where we're setting up all the outlets, just what he has to work with, what he needs to bring, monitors, screen, all of it. He just wants to.
Okay, but it's all a moot point if the guy is not, if we're not in charge. If he's just going to be like, well, you guys got to do it over here, you got to do it in the corner. It's like, so there's too many. Once Ken Mosca's involved and he's the third party guy connecting all the dots, then there's going to be problems because Ken Mosca always gets the information wrong.
No, he gave me he's the only reason we have this is because I
Okay,
couldn't
we
get
don't need it. I'm not making any money, and for this, for what? For the guys like, oh, so the people that pay get nothing. People that pay get nothing, and the people that are there, they could just stay in the chairs.
I mean, whatever you want to do.
Makes no sense. There's no point in doing an event that's going to be a shit show. I have nothing to gain by doing a shit show event. And does John do comedy? He's a DJ, right?
I'm not going to tell you what he's doing.
Huh?
I'm not going to tell you his tech. He doesn't want his business out there.
Okay, but he doesn't do comedy events, does he?
He does all kinds of events.
Okay, the point is, if it was at a comedy club, it was at the Stand or Side Splitters, that's what they do for a living. So they would be like, okay, this is how we do it. They would know the Wi-Fi. They would know everything. This guy, he just wants us to bring him business, and then we get fucked. So he's like, they'll bring me business. He's got nothing to lose. We bring him business. I don't make any money. I got to pay John. I got to pay Boschetti. It's like, fuck it. Like I'd have to be insane. I'd have to be insane to walk into a fucking shit show event with my name on it. And the owner's like, well, Ken Mosca said.
I thought you didn't care.
No, that's what he's going to do.
I thought you said, I don't get, you have nothing to gain. You don't care.
Exactly. So that's why I'll just drop out. I have nothing to gain by doing the fucking event.
All right.
No, it's not complicated. It's like I haven't spoken to the guy. So I can't really say to you or John like what the fuck's going on. I'll deal with the guy directly. And if there's problems, I'll address them, and if it doesn't get resolved, then I'll go, okay, we'll pull the event.
We're 2 days out.
Okay, so you give people their $20 fucking back.
Cool, and I'll just cancel my flight and hotel. That's great.
No, you were coming anyway.
All right. I mean, we're gonna have a live podcast. You can put it on your Patreon. You can get the super chats. I thought that's the whole plan.
Chad, if it's a shit show, it has no value.
But you even
If
said
it's a
it.
shit show, it has no value. If the guy is just some guy that knows Ken Mosca, that's going to be like, okay, yeah, you can bring me business. I'll give you nothing in return. Nothing. He will.
But what do you want from him?
If he's going to leave it up to the general public, he has no regard for what we're doing, and he's going to be like, well, you guys got to shut it down or whatever. So I want to hear from his mouth what he thinks is going to happen. That's what I want to know. What does he think is going to happen? Because I know how these guys work. They're like, yeah, you bring me the business. It's my venue, so I'll call all the shots once you guys show up. I'll be running things once you show up. And I'll be like, okay, if that's the case, then the guy's not trying to, the guy just wants business.
Okay.
It's not an okay. That's a fact. That's what these guys want. They want you to bring your business, and then he wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. He's like, bring me business and I'll give you nothing in exchange. Nothing.
I mean, we don't have to pay for a venue.
Huh?
We don't have to pay for the venue.
What venue?
The places we were talking to, we had to pay for the venue, and we're getting this for free.
Yeah, you get what you pay for.
All right.
I'm just saying, I haven't spoken to the guy. And you haven't spoken to the guy directly either. You've spoken to him through text?
Yeah, I mean, that's how he's communicating, so.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's on me. I got to put on me because I'll get down there and it'll be like, I'll get down and it'll be like, well, he said, this is what he said to me. It's like, I need to talk to the guy directly. It's 3 days out, plenty of time to cancel, plenty of time to give everybody their fucking precious refunds back.
All right.
He should have never allowed us to do the show there. And again, we already did the show there last year, and it wasn't well run. You were saying the guy,
you were saying a different owner.
You had no security. You had no anything.
Well, it was a different owner. This guy was brought in to clean it.
This guy's the same guy.
No, this is a brand new.
But he's singing the same tune.
And also, we're bringing in our own sound stuff this time. We're not relying on them. We have our own.
But what's the security? Who's going to be collecting at the door? I mean, no one's going to pay $20 to get in.
Collecting at the door, and he has an off-duty police officer with him. Ken's collecting at the door, and he has an off-duty. Mosca. He was helping me out.
No, that's what he said. But that's what happened last time, and then he canceled.
No, he put the stuff. He gave me the people, the old owner, and put everything in place with. They said I was going to have everything with the old guy, and they just didn't bring anything. They didn't bring security. They didn't bring anything. So this time around, we're like, let's do it different.
Ken Mosca is going to be working the door?
Yeah, because he wants to help. He feels bad about last year for help setting this up for me, helping setting up, and he's just like, I won't let that happen this time because I thought they were going to.
How's it going to be working the door?
Like people work the door.
He's going to say,
he's going to have a list of everyone that bought a ticket. And when, they have to have, and he'll give out the lanyard and everything else from there. If you don't have a ticket, you got to pay. Pretty simple. If you don't want to have it, that's fine. I mean, we put a lot of work into it, but I don't know what else to do.
No, I'm saying I need to talk to the guy. I can't go by what people are saying the guy said. Okay. And I need to know what the guy's tone is. Like, this is going to be blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, it's ridiculous that he capped it at 60, but he wants 4,000 for the room. So for a private event, huh?
He said for a private event, according to his.
He's worried about. And
I could be wrong about those numbers too. Like
he's worried about his regular, his precious regulars.
I mean, it's his business. We're getting it for
free. Exactly. So we bring him business and we get nothing in return.
We don't have to pay for the venue.
Okay.
I mean, I give you. I'll let you work it out. I'll let you run it. I don't care.
There's nothing to run. There's nothing to run.
I mean,
this guy's running it. This guy's calling all the shots.
I don't know. Do it like I gave you the number. Just let me know from here on out.
Okay. You want me to call the guy now?
No, I don't think he wants to be on the air. I don't think.
No, I'll call him off the air.
Yeah. I mean, Whatever you want to do. Obviously, Bichetti threw us a. I mean, we can still have a show without Mike. That's not a problem.
It's not a problem. That's why I'm saying I'm not giving Mike my credit card for incidentals because someone hacked Mike's account. I'm like, and Mike was supposed to be on the show Monday. He was supposed to be on the show today. Canceled both days. It lost his credit card today, and now he wants me. I mean, he wants my credit card for incidentals.
Yeah, I'm not aware of that until now.
No, he just told because I'm just told you now because I just found out today.
Right.
So it's like, so if Mike wants to, it's like, I don't need the aggravation. I really don't need the aggravation.
Well, now Ray can headline.
Maybe I do need the aggravation. Maybe it was a wake up call. It was a wake up call for me to come in. I already know how this goes.
Well, I mean, yeah, definitely communicate, figure it out so you can be at ease on how this is going to play out.
Okay, I'm going to call the guy now.
Okay, and just come back on, I guess. All right. Maybe there'll be a show. The good news is you'll get a refund. That's the good news. The bad news, there might not be a show. So there you go. People who pay $20 are getting hosed. Yeah. Ozone, there are times I think planning an event live on stream and refusing to speak to each other offline is not ideal. Right? There are times I think planning an event live on stream and refusing to speak to each other offline are ideal. Like I have a group email going. I don't know what else to do. I wanted to do something nice for everybody. I really did. I really wanted to make a fun time with content, a live podcast, and just have fun. That's all it was. A very affordable, good time. Hello.
Yeah, I called him. He didn't pick up. I saw that Borga wants his money back.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. And John said, I mean, there's ticket sales too, along with the super chat money that I said, do whatever you want with all the money. I don't care. However you want to split it up.
Borga says, I won my $688. I'll refund it. I'll cancel the ticket right now.
So you're in direct contact now. I don't know what else to do.
He said he can't speak now, but said he's available tomorrow. Sort of, if you have some questions, shoot them to me via text. That will not be happening. I need to speak to people. I'm done with this guy said.
I get that.
Everything's going to be mano a mano on the phone. Because then he'll say, no, I didn't mean that. If I send him a text, he'll say, no, I didn't mean that. I need to know exactly what's happening because otherwise, I've had it up to here. I haven't even had it up to here. I have like nothing to gain by putting myself in a position where the owner is going to be a fucking be a Shuley or a Carl or a Melton, where he's like, yeah, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. That was never the agreement. That's not what I said. So I want to hear exactly what he said.
Okay, so we're 3 days out. What should I do?
Plenty of time. It's plenty of time.
But what do we do? Like, what's the plan?
I got to talk to this guy. He said I can call him tomorrow.
Okay.
I got to know what's up and etc. So, listen. If it, again, I'm going third party. So I'm going to talk to the guy directly. No, I mean, you're dealing with Ken Mosca.
No, I'm dealing with him on a group text.
No, you're dealing with Blade. Group text with who?
Yeah. And I tried to put a group email together with you, me, and Blade about the technical aspect. He's all over it.
Okay, but the point is, I'm
getting a text from Ken Mosca now. 2 employees are working the door.
Okay, I'll need to hear that from the guy. I'll need to know that the guy's in on that. That he's like, yes, this is what's happening. This is what's happening. Because again, I know how these club owners work. They're like, this is my club. They have no regard for you. They just want you to bring them 60 people who are going to buy drinks and food if they have food. And then he'll say, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for, I didn't, I didn't, you guys aren't getting the room. I'm going to have regular customers. So I need to know, I have to worry about the people that are coming to see the show. Do they have seats? Do they have any kind of privilege for the $20?
Okay. I'd like to know that too, actually. I was bringing my wife for our anniversary now. See, now people like what about people? I'm getting texts like, I just booked a room. I'm flying there. I'm driving 4 hours.
So they can come to my room. They can come to the Boschetti suite. That's really all you're agreeing to. That's really all you're agreeing to. You're going to Atlantic City. You got a room. I'll meet you. I'll do a you could do a walk by, like when you meet the Queen.
But we went from having like a live podcast in front of people, the super chats and everything.
Chad, I got to hear from the guy. The Wi-Fi's going to work. We're going to be able to do a show. They're not going to tell us to be quiet because other customers are eating. So if we're bringing 60 people, we should get some common privileges. Not this, well, we'll do the best we can because we got to worry about my cousin Tony, who's coming to eat with his guma. No, I need to speak to the owner.
KB needs to speak to the manager. That has been a shit show from the jump. You're not even coming, so who cares?
How do you?
I've tried. No, look, the trolls have been contacting him, and he's like fucking pissed about it.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I explained to him when I left a message. I said, I'm Kevin from the Kill Kevin show. I'm not some rando guy looking for information. I need to know specifically what's happening to the best of your ability, because otherwise it's like, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot for being or showing up and being like, oh, and then blaming everybody, because I know everyone's going to blame me anyway. It's got my name on it, so everyone's going to blame me. Ken Mosk's going to be like, well, you should have called the guy. You should have spoken to the guy. Have you looked at any of these super chats? So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, Ken Moska. I'm going to call the guy because Ken Mosk's going to be like, well, you should have spoken to him. So I am. So if I don't speak to the guy, I'm not showing up. If the guy never gets to me on the phone, I ain't showing up. If Ken Moska wants to let the guy know, that if I don't speak to the guy on the phone, I ain't showing up. I'm not texting.
He's doing us a favor.
Anybody. What?
He's doing us a favor. Like Ken doesn't want. He's doing.
I'm already doing good. You fucking idiot. I'm already number one. Nobody needs to do me a fucking favor. So I'm not making any money. I got Boschetti a room now. He wants my fucking credit card. Go suck a fucking fat dick and your mom.
See, that's what did it.
So no one's doing me a favor. No one's doing me a favor at this fucking gig.
See, if Boschetti
didn't rent out the room. See, this is what happened. Rent out the room. I don't need anybody fucking favors at the Tennessee Beer Hall this Saturday. I don't. So if I don't speak to the guy on the phone, I ain't showing up. Ken Moska, let your boy know if I don't speak to him on the phone, I ain't showing up.
He's not watching right now. He's. But no, but if Boschetti didn't cancel,
I'm sure he is.
If Boschetti didn't cancel, this would not have been a thing. But Boschetti fucked us. We tried to do something nice for him.
No, Boschetti didn't cancel. I canceled him.
Oh.
I canceled him. I'm not giving him my fucking credit card because somebody hacked his account and he was sick. He couldn't do his show Monday or Wednesday. So then all of a sudden, last minute Saturday, he's gonna be like, I ain't coming. I did him a favor and I didn't even let him know yet. Get vetoed. YouTube terms of service.
You're canceling an event 3 days from now because Stuttering John might show up. Pretty shitty.
Yep, that's why I'm doing it. That's exactly why. Yep.
I think he's coming. Somebody said that they know the person paying for his flight and his Borgata room.
Yeah, I'm sure he's coming. I'm sure you can take John on his word.
Let's rename the event to Buzzkill Kevin. Not bad. Good play on words. Kevin Brennan, what don't you understand? People who get in before the event can stay. You're doing a show at a bar on a regular night. It will be chaos.
No, I want to hear from the owner. I want the owner to tell me the people that pay, The people that are there before we get there. But again, I know how long it takes for people to eat. So people get there at 5 o'clock and they're sitting there all day. Then so do we say you got to leave? If they stop buying drinks, you got to leave. So I need Sal to explain this to me. I need Sal to explain this to me before I walk in. I could still go. I could still be in Atlantic City. I have a room now that Buschetti canceled, or I canceled for him. So I could just sit in my room and watch fucking TV. I could still do that. I could just do a meet and greet. I could do a royal handshake with everybody. I can stand outside the poker room and people could just walk. People could just walk up to my table.
But what about the people
introduce themselves? I don't need the aggravation of no Wi-Fi. You know, they're gonna be like,
there is Wi-Fi.
Is gonna need.
That's confirmed.
Chad, the place is not even open yet. How do you know there's Wi-Fi?
Because Blade talked to the owner.
Because Blade, the place is not even open. How do you know that the Wi-Fi is working?
It's open, but it's not open to the public. They have electricity too. I mean, I think
it's been under renovation, and they're opening tomorrow. Grand reopening tomorrow. So how do we know if they have Wi-Fi? Whose fault will that be if they don't have Wi-Fi? I'll be like, why do you need Wi-Fi? You're doing a live event. Exactly.
I mean, how do we know? Because he said, yeah, I'm assuming they have running water too and electricity.
Okay, don't assume anything. I'll ask him all these questions. But again, getting Wi-Fi, getting running electricity and water and things like that, that's through the local utility companies. Getting Wi-Fi, that's a different story.
I learned today Kevin owes Ken Mosca a favor. No, he did me a favor. All right, listen, the puppet wants to be he wants like to be a part of it so bad. It's so obnoxious. Him and Melton, they think they're just the most. They're not funny. They're just not. We get it. You got the attention, Rocco. You're great. You're hilarious. Go hang out with your potato and the orange, and you guys are great. You guys are fucking amazing. Just a great generational talent.
Who?
It's Rocco and those guys and Melton. They think it's funny because they're fucking with the event. They're fucking not. It's a gig. It's not an event. It's a gig. It's $20. At one point, you wanted it for free. You said you did. You're like, let's just do it for free.
Yeah, it would have been easier. It would have been easier. It would have been easier to do it for free because then whoever's
if we're
there.
Putting on a show, we're gonna put on a monitor with super chats. We're reading the super chats. We're bringing up.
Yeah, if it works out that way. If we do it for free, then we don't have to worry about anything. Then people show up. Whoever's there, we put on a show. But again, they're not open. They're opening tomorrow. But
we knew that. We did know that already. I knew that they weren't open at the time. I was not in the dark about that. He said,
okay. But so are they going to be up to speed by Saturday? We don't know that. Maybe tomorrow he'll know everything's working. But again, he's not going to give a shit if we get there and nothing works, because it's like, well, I already dealt with that. I already deal with people like that. It's like, well, we did the best we could. He's not going to give us our money back, guaranteed. He's going to be like, you brought me some business. We'd let you do a show here, but you're not going to take tables away from my regulars. You're not going to kick anybody out who's sitting at a table for 3 hours. I mean, I don't know why anybody would sit at a Tennessee Beer Hall for a long time. But again, I need to know from Sal all these machinations.
No, my whole thing is like, I would, if I would have known we could sell more than 60 tickets, I would have done that.
Okay, then why didn't you ask him about that?
Because he told me, I asked what capacity was. And then I told him, I go, guess what? We're sold out. We sold 60 tickets.
Did you ever speak to him on the phone?
No, it's all been through text.
Okay, well, there's another problem.
He's trying to get his beer thing going. His business open. So I figured, I told him it's sold out. We sold 60. And he never said you could sell more. He was like, great, perfect. So I was like, okay, we sold it out. So yeah, okay. Ask those questions. I want to know at this point. I went to the beer hall yesterday, spoke to the owner. He was confused about a private event. These all people keep going to him and they're fucking with him as he's trying to open an event. It's a very small place. Can't fit more people for you to sell tickets. Took some pics, just tweeted to Kevin Brennan.
Okay. Yeah. I believe him.
I just told him what he told me what I could sell, and that's what I sold.
Okay, but if he doesn't think this is like a semi-private event, then he's not gonna accommodate us. He'll be like, no, I didn't agree to this. I didn't agree to you guys basically taking over the room and putting up equipment everywhere. He's gonna. I already know what he's gonna do. I already know what all these clowns do. He's gonna be like, "Oh no, I wasn't made aware of this, and this is my beer hall, and get the fuck out," just like last time. So I believe Flimsy Greenberg. I mean, I think he's lives down there, whatever. He's always at the event. Can't fit more people for you to sell more tickets. Okay.
I was just
I don't even
doing.
know what that means. Can't fit.
He told me that. Okay, so
Can't fit more people for you to sell
okay,
more tickets.
so let me. Okay, now he says you can't fit more people. You can't fit more people for you to sell tickets. Okay, so if I sold it out, then why is he making a big deal about it, letting people in? Like, I don't. That's where I'm
No,
confused.
that's why you need to talk to the guy.
That's where I was confused.
Instead of playing, well, Ken Muska's, he's friend with Ken Muska. So was the last guy.
So
Buschetti canceled on Monday and Wednesday. Is it going to cancel on Saturday? Probably.
So
if
what do you?
He wants my credit card. So it's like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? I'm gaining nothing. I'm
So
going
what do
to
you?
bust Buschetti down. What do I gain?
So what are you
I
gonna?
made out the fingers in my room and the lanyards.
So what are you gonna tell Mike?
I don't have to tell anything. I don't have a contract with Mike. Mike wants me to give him a credit card for incidentals so he can guarantee his room. It's like, I'm not. My name's already on the room. That was
By the
enough.
way, Kevin,
That was
I'm
enough.
getting.
That was enough. My name's on the room. Now Mike wants my credit card because his account got hacked. Okay, I'm not interested. I'm no longer interested in the Mike Buschetti Tennessee Beer Hall interaction.
By the way, Kevin, I'm letting you
Nothing
know.
to gain. No one's doing me a fucking favor.
By the way, Kevin, if this doesn't go down, I'm getting blamed for all this. You get blamed for nothing. Period. All right. Well, Flimsy Greenberg has this might the fire capacity for the entire building is 80, including staff. How many more tickets do you want to sell? Listen, I'm just going by what he told me. I could sell 60 tickets. That was it. And I figured if we sold 60 tickets, it's a private event. I figured it's our hall to deal with.
Okay, well, you've done a lot of figuring, and that's the mistake. So once today happened, I'm like, wait. So now that the event's like, close by, I'm like, okay. So now I'm gonna get all this like weird news, like Buschetti needs a credit card, and the guy's not, the guy's gonna let people in, and Ken Muska's gonna work the door. It's like so I'm involved now. I'm officially involved, and if I don't get things to my satisfaction, I won't be there. So tell your boy Ken Muska that to tell the guy to fucking call me, or else I ain't showing up.
He doesn't want to be.
Muska can work the door, and no one will be there. Ken Muska, enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Do it for Pang. Let's get Pang Dang to close it out. He has a credit card.
No, I'm done with jokes. I'm done with all of it. I'm done with all of it. Like it's like last time. Like it was a shit show. The owner didn't know what was going on. Ken Muska bailed last minute. Didn't have any security, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Don't send the link. You can rent a smoking suite for $647. Stay all night. Hire a bartender and sell $5 drinks. You can still set up for pay everyone. Shut the fuck up, Liam.
I know everyone's going to have it. Doesn't matter what people think. It doesn't matter what people think. People think a lot of shit. Most of it is not accurate. So I want to know exactly what the guy thinks is happening on Saturday night.
Okay.
Because I don't need a door. I know Ken Muska and his two goons who might be coming to beat me up. I don't need them coming to fucking when we don't even have an event. I mean, I have nothing to gain by pretending like this is some big event. We need 3 guys at the door to charge $20 for a thing that the guy won't even agree to. He'd be like, no, you're not charging my customers just to come in to fucking have dinner. So Ken Muska doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. He's going to charge people for what?
He's just going to run the door for me. He's doing me a favor.
How? In what capacity?
To see if they're on the list. I'm going to print out the Eventbrite. If they're not on the
event, they're not on the list, he won't let them in.
Well, that's what he's saying. He was going to talk to the owner if it's like they're like diehard regular.
So they got to be on a diehard regular list.
Yeah, well, talk to him about this. I don't want to be
talk to who?
The owner tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him on, but he's already not available.
You're in charge. I'll give you access to everything.
All right, I gotta go.
Okay, there it is. Deb, meet me at the sports book. We can beat We can bet against Kelsey. I signed appearance contracts with Teamster Tim K and Mammy. Still looking forward to Cast Iron Ray. All right, I'm getting text. I gotta go, guys. It's an emergency. There's no ending to this show. So thanks for watching. Bye.
Hit the follow button. Hit the like button.
Pardon me. Would you have any?
Fuck you, Doom.
But of course.
We are doomed. Doomed as a civilization.
There is no victor. There is only doom.